And I pray, Father, as I always do, strengthen me this one more time and help me to speak with the power and authority of your will. Pour out your blessing on this great nation.
That no matter where you are, no matter who you are, Jesus' greatest desire for you right now is that you would experience the joy and the freedom.
It was a kingdom in which the grace of God was first and foremost in letting you into this kingdom. And in doing so, we ask the Father that He grants us this petition, not by our own will, but through the power and the name of Jesus Christ.
Just happened to be the first place that I came to, and on the very first day, usually I go to churches.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. May
the Lord make His face to shine upon you
and be gracious unto you.
The Lord lift up His countenance upon you and give you peace.
Good morning. Happy Sabbath. It's good to see so many people at church. I see lots of faces, familiar faces. How are you, brother? It's good to see you. We're growing, aren't we? It seems like we're growing. We are definitely growing. And it's exciting, especially after something like COVID that we've been through and people sheltered in. And there are some who still have remained home after all that. But yet, by the grace of God, we are growing. And so God has called us all to here today. And He called you here today. He put it in your heart to come because He wants to meet with you, because He has a message for you, and because He wants you and me, all of us, to commune with one another. Because that's His intention. That's in His word, right? So I want to welcome you this Sabbath. I'd like you to just reach to the person next to you and just wave hello, give a fist bump, however, and just say happy Sabbath to your neighbor, just for a moment. And so, what do you think? What do you think of our backdrop here? Did you notice the change? Isn't that amazing? Yeah, work goes on behind the scenes. Pastor and his wife working hard with nails and string and construction materials, for the church. And so we are blessed in many, many ways. And if you weren't here last night, you missed something amazing. Raise your hand if you were here last night. Okay. It was an awesome time where we had an agape feast in the fellowship hall with the tables lined up in the formation of a cross with beautiful fruits and breads and communion service and foot washing and and praise and testimony. It was a really high time. It was wonderful. And so we appreciate that time together as well. I have a few announcements I wanted to share with you. In your bulletin, you'll see this slipped in, and this is about a young adult annual retreat. I believe it's this coming weekend. And so if you are a young adult, there should be information there on how you can sign up for that and participate. I know that my own young adult children are planning on attending that. And then also, I saw that there are several of our acting elders here. And so I'm needing to send out an invitation for us to have a meeting. I'd like for us to meet very soon. Pastor's got some plans, and we're on the move. And so we want to make some things happen. So be looking for that, for us to get together. And also important, there's a church business meeting coming up. It's several weeks from now, but put it on your calendars. Wednesday, May 4 at 6 p.m. A church business meeting is where the congregation comes together to make decisions. The highest position and office and authority of the local church is a church business meeting. They have the highest authority in making decisions. And so that power goes to you as members of this church. And so please plan to attend on Wednesday, May 4, where we'll be talking about upcoming plans and decisions. And then also on Sabbath, May 7, is Eastern Shore Gathering. What we used to be called was Convocation. I remember it called Convocation back in the day. Oh, and so on that day, it's we've handled it different ways in years past, but our church service will be closed that day. So we want to encourage everyone to plan to attend. That's in Cambridge, Maryland. It's a wonderful time where all the churches in the area come together. Not quite a camp meeting, but getting together with special speakers and music and food and potluck and a great time. And if someone needs a ride, I imagine that we could help come together. We have a bus. You see the big blue thing back there? Do we have a name for it? Big Blue? The Big Blue. All right, Big